quick video. God's kingdom rules. Every Jehovah's Witness should know that Jehovah's Witness lied to you. Jehovah lied to you. And this is a series on Jehovah's Witness and politics. I don't think any other religion, and I could be wrong, is as involved in politics as much as the Jehovah's Witnesses. I've been called Satan because I follow politics. But the hypocrisy is great. Jehovah's Witnesses declare God to be a progressive God, a progressive organization. Progressive is a political movement. If you consider yourself a Christian, Jehovah's Witness, Christian Congregation of Jehovah's Witnesses, in the United States, you're about to lose your freedom and fall into slavery. This November, you better get out and vote. You better get out and vote for freedom. Because I'm going to show how the Jehovah's Witnesses vote. They talk about politics all the time. Look at this. God's Kingdom Rule, page 26. A real government, a ruler, legislative and judicial powers, a body of administrators, an army, it gets better, a seat of government, a territory on earth, and government programs. You can't make this up. Government programs. Like Stalin and Lenin himself. Government programs. Health, housing, nourishment, education, employment. J.W. Pack. Man, Political Action Committee. Wow. Government programs. And then a population of loyal subjects. Jehovah Witnesses, Jehovah lied to you. They're knee-deep in politics. This is a political platform. This is a political platform. They're not Democrats. They're not Republicans. They're clearly Marxist, claiming that God has a government on earth. Hey, I have brothers and sisters still that are Jehovah's Witnesses. Please wake the hell up. Oh my God, wake the hell up. A population of loyal subjects? Really? Romans 8:14. Taken out of this Bible, the Silver Shank. 8:14. See if we can find it here. We're going to read 12. So then, brothers, we are under obligation not to the flesh, to live according to the flesh. For if you live according to the flesh, you are sure to die. But if you put the practices of the body to death, by the Spirit you will live. For all who are led by God's Spirit are indeed God's sons. Something interesting, I could hear the Jehovah's Witness saying, no, that's 144,000. That's 144,000. Those are God's administrators. Like they call it on the God's Rules book, God's administrators. Like if he was part of the executive branch of government. Use your head, Jehovah's Witnesses. You're making this stuff up, and it's grotesque. It's blasphemous. Your own Bible condemns you, because if you keep reading 17, 16, the Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are God's children. Not just the 144,000. Wake up, Jehovah's Witnesses. If then we are children, we are also heirs, heirs indeed of God, but joint heirs with Christ, provided we suffer together, so that we may also be glorified together. Jehovah's Witnesses, the 144,000 don't suffer. They're not the ones in jail in Russia or South Korea. They're living fat on the hog in Warwick, the 144,000. 18 says, for I consider that sufferings of the present time do not amount to anything in comparison with the glory that is going to be revealed in us. For the creation is waiting with eager expectation for the revealing of the sons of God. The creation, it's everybody. For the creation was subjected to futility. That's me and you, all of us. The Apostle Paul is talking to all of us, not 144,000. And the hour is late. It's June 2020. Wake the hell up. According to Watchtower math, the 144,000 long were born and dead. Think about it. You can't even remember the first Jehovah's Witnesses that were in your community. They were all part of the 144,000. That number has long been expired according to Watchtower math. The Bible is clearly talking about you and me, you and I. Watchtower loves politics. This is a political page. This is a political sales. This is a political platform. God has an government here on earth, complete. You can't make this up. With a government program. A government program. With the Department of Health, Department of Housing, Department of Nourishment, Department of Education, Department of Employment. And you are all loyal subjects. When the Apostle Paul was clear that sons do not subject themselves to anybody. They're heirs. They're heirs. There's a difference between a son and a slave. Slave is the Watchtower. You are sons. Pick yourself up. Straighten out your back. Jehovah is lying to us. He's deep, deep political. Your neutrality does not save one baby being neutral, according to the pro-life, pro-choice movement. You're complicit, Watchtower. You're complicit with your neutrality. It allows death. And this November, you Jehovah's Witnesses better get out and vote, or you will lose your First Amendment right, freedom of religion. Just like our brothers in Russia. Wake up. Jehovah's Witnesses. God's kingdom rules. This is a rule book. A rule book. Like a cookbook. A rule book. Not a God kingdom's rules.